Now you're watching the live stream of CGTN, and I am the reporter Guo Tianqi. As you can see, I'm now wearing a festival clothes because we are here in Beichuan, Qiang Autonomous County in the southwest Sichuan province in China. And today is the first day of Qiang's New Year, and here is a stocked Qiang village, and we are going to take you to experience what the Qiang people do in their New Year's Day, and experience the atmosphere of the New Year's of the New Year. And here today I want to introduce my beautiful guest Wang Jing here to join me and to take you to experience her village. 给我们介绍一下自己吧。
大家好，我说四川话不？好，我是我们北川羌族自治县曲山镇的11羌寨的一名员工，我姓王，叫王静。你们好。
那现在我们就来看一下今天有什么活动吧，往上走吧。
要得哈，上面请慢啊。
好 ，So let's go and check out what they are doing right now。我们在这段路就是早上的时候，我看到还有进寨的仪式，是不是？
对，这个进寨仪式呢，是针对我们所有来我们羌族地区来的游客，凡是到了我们这个羌族地区，我们都会给他搞一个我们羌寨的一个非常顶级的一个欢迎仪式，例如说鸣礼炮啊、袭吉祥节庆、接风美酒、致欢迎词、唱迎客酒歌，把他们欢迎进来。这个是我们羌族人表达对游客的一个欢迎的最高仪式了。
所以这有好几道坎，是不是？
对，我们这个地方有很多道观，应该说接待的一种方式也有很多的体现，其中这就是第一道。
Now we are hearing the Qiang flute. Let's go closer and to check it out. Here is a small square inside the village. And after the worship ceremony took place in the morning, and in the afternoon there will be lots of the folk song performance. So now you're hearing the Qiang flute, a very ancient instrument. Wow,
东外演，谢谢，哪里西路？尊敬的各位领导、学生听大众好。今天开始唱歌，直接把一首非常好的歌曲
The next program is the folk song
哪里西路？谢谢。
of the Qiang people, and Najinalu means happiness and prosperous life.
We 来自远方，在人潮人海中匆忙，梦中我的故乡是那神奇的玉墙，那里森林绿大，那里牛羊肥壮，那里歌声嘹亮，那里舞步飞扬，千百载的江。
We can see lots of villagers and tourists. They are coming to this village to experience the Qiang people's New Year. And in the middle of it, there is a fire pile. So sometimes people will dancing, will form a circle to dance to the fire. They call it shala, and also like the other circle dance in the southwest China. Some of them are called shala, for example in the Qiang autonomous areas, and also there are similar performance in the Yi ethnic group and also the Tibetan people. They're called different names. For the Yi people, they're called Dati dance, and for the Tibetan people, they're called Guo Tianqi.
在人潮人海中匆忙，为了听到涛声，为了追寻理想，心里常在梦里，牛羊拴在心上，在沙场上摔打，在风雨中吟唱，千百载的枪笛还在耳旁悠扬，是雕房里的阿玛呀，今夜都要听得柔肠，羊皮上的竹点还在心中激荡，是雕房里的阿玛呀，记不。
Well, we are listening to the Qiang's folk song. But this is the fire pile. The most popular spot is the sitting beside this pile of fire, because right now the temperature is about 10 or 15 degrees Celsius, so it's a little bit cold. Also, we can see the people, they are wearing different clothes. And that's because some of them belong to different groups. Some of people belong to different villages. They're all living in the Beichuan County.
新年好，新年好，新年好，新年好，新年好。
你们是从哪里来的？
听我。
离这里远不远？
有一点，100多公里吧。
你们要表演节目吗？那什么？
咱们歌传唱。
唱的歌词是什么意思？
就是跳起来，唱起来，跳起来，我们一起过枪年。
枪年的歌曲。
哎，对，
谢谢。
欢迎到我们平湖来玩，欢迎到我们平湖来。
这些衣服都是你们自己绣的吗？
对对对。
展示一下你们绣的花吗？
没办法，这没针。
展示一下这个花样。They're from to the village, and it's inside the Beichuan County, but not the similar place here. And they're going Shiyi village to exchange and to have their own performance for the people here, and all the embroidery are made herself. This is called Qiang embroidery.
对，这个是咱们的围腰，然后上面绣的凤穿牡丹，啊，这是凤。
And this is. Oh, these are all the phoenix and the surrounding flower.
架花绣，架花绣的针法。
帽子也是自己绣的。
帽子也是。
Also, the hat is by herself. 羌族的衣服跟这个在这边
有些不一样，我们的头饰有不一样的，然后还有一些就是细微的花纹不一样。
So she told us that that in their village there's a little bit different between the embroidery of the pattern, also the form of the heads are a little bit different from the Qiang people that living in here, but all the embroideries can indicate that they are from the Qiang ethnic group. In this square, I also want to introduce you a holy place in this square. Actually, yesterday's evening we saw a ceremony to welcome the god inside this spot. That is right here. It's called a worship tower. 这个你给我们介绍一下这个祭祀。
要得，这个就是在我们羌族地区呢，称之为祭祀塔。祭祀塔呢，就是在我们这地方就所谓的是祈求神灵保佑平安的一个地方。我们的羌民每到重大的节日，例如说今天就是羌历年噻，那么在早上间的时候，大家都会跪拜到我们的这个祭祀塔的前面，诚心的祈福、烧香，祈求平安。他就要祈求一般像过年这种，他的祝福就比较广泛。他祈求，例如说是家宅安宁、人畜兴旺、来年丰收，这些都是他们要祈求的一些内容。
This tower is used in lots of ceremonies, especially because today is the New Year of the Qiang people. So in the morning, all of the villagers, they have to come here and offer their sacrifices and bow to this place. 那这个祭祀塔它代表着什么？
它代表的就是我们的一个信仰，应该说就是所有的。羌民的话，就是在这个地方，每到重大节日或者是诚心要许下愿望，必须在这地方。这个地方的祭祀塔就是非常圣洁的一个地方，非常圣洁的地方。
This is a holy place for the Qiang people. 那这个有多少年了呀？
这个是从我们羌族地区有这个羌民开始，它就一直是以这个祭祀塔，就一直就有。这个地方就是大家一个信仰的一个地方。
这个塔已经存在多少年？
这个塔存在有几十年的时间了。还有更古老的塔都有的。
There are some ancient towers, but this tower is made a few decades ago. 这个石头是白石头吗？
哎，对，因为我们羌族人呢，他是信奉万物都有灵的，白石在我们羌族地区是非常重要、不可缺少的。白树在我们羌族地区呢，就称之为我们的救生之石。因为以前的我们的回忆到很远古的时候，我们的羌族的老百姓，他是。有外地来入侵，有那些野兽来的时候，那么我们的羌族的老百姓为了保护自己的家园，他们有一个防御的一个武器，那么所以就自发的去收集了很多的白石。一旦有外地入侵，一旦有野兽来入侵家园的时候，我们就用白石从高山上往下推，然后就是把那个野兽啊，把那些坏人就给打起跑。所以我们羌族是一个感恩的民族。这个白石呢，就是最后就是让我们的老百姓呢都非常的印象深刻，也非常的感恩。所以把它称之为我们的救生之石。
So she told us that this tower is made of the holy white stone, and there is also a legend about the white stone. It's like the ancient people in the primitive time, and they're using the white stones to intimidate or to drive away all the animals or their enemies. And they are considered the white stone their savior and also the protector of their lives and properties. Earlier this morning, yesterday's evening, the priest or shibi, they came to the holy tower to welcome the god, and they're bringing their representative goat to this place. And also this morning, before they are going to complete the whole ceremony of the New Year, the first step is to come to the Holy Tower and to pay tribute to the gods, because they believe in the animism. That means that all the thing has their spirit, and they have to be grateful for what they have right now. Well, I also want to show you guys how the males' costumes, male festival clothes look like for the Qiang people. And here I have another guest. 叔叔给我们介绍一下自己吧。介绍一下自己。
我是小寨子沟修东桥客栈陈文东。
您是这个村子的人吗？给我们介绍一下您的衣服吧。
那是民族服装，我们是从小从祖辈传下来，就是羌族就先穿羌族服装。
这也都是自己做的吗？
自己绣的羌绣。
All the embroidery, or this is the Qiang embroidery made by themselves. 男生和女生的衣服有什么不一样的？男生和女生衣服有什么不一样的？
男生是男生的服装，女生是女生的服装，不一样。
The carpet for the male are a little bit different. It's more short. It's shorter. 您这个背心是羊皮的吗？
羊皮褂，这个穿到去热暖夏。
This is the that this is very warm during the winter. 我们可以摸一下吗？
可以。
哇 ！It's the real fur. 这个有多少年了？
我这个皮褂20年了。
It's been 20 years for this coat, fur coat. 好，那谢谢。 So some people are wearing their festival clothes, and others are just wearing the ordinary clothes. Also, I want to show you this very special ancient musical instrument called Qiang flute, and I have invited a musician here to show us a little bit about the Qiang flute. 我们往那边走吧，安静一点的地方，我们展示一下枪笛，好不好？Let's go. Let's go further to this place that because the music is too loud here. 您刚刚是在台上表演的，是不是？
它是枪主任吹出枪主任的号脉。
对，我是听到完全都那个没有断音的，是吧？您现在拿着枪笛了吗？
随身带电。
He told us that his Qiang flute is carried with him all the way. And what's special about the Qiang flute is that when he's playing it, he's using the using the cyclical breath techniques to make the sound very continuous. We don't hear a break of the tone, so it's very ironic. So this is the Qiang flute.
枪笛是双管弦乐，是我们羌族的一个传统乐器。它是由2个哨片同时发音。
So this is the two reed.
这个是哨片这一个就是指孔
So there are two tube of the Qiang flute, and here is the two reed of the Qiang flute, and the air is blowing inside this reed. 是从这里吹进去，对不对？
用口含到一口气，就是用很强的气，它才能发生震动。
Use very strong pressure to make the air go through the reed and make a sound of the flute. And here is two tubes, so there is a kind of harmony between two tubes. You can hear two different tone when the Qiang flute is playing. 我是这样的话，就有2个这个笛子，所以它出来的声音都是有2个调的，对不对？
不，它是听到像一个调，但是它是双管发音，它不像这个我们中国其他的乐器，它的不像有哆来咪发嗦拉西那样子，这是我们的腔笛是口传心授，没得一种那种谱子来传承，都是靠这个我们的前辈，然后他们吹来教，我们才来学习来传承这个，把我们的文化传承下去。
So he told us that the Qiang flute is there's no written language of the Qiang people, so you have to learn it from person to person to pass the Qiang flute on to the next generation. 那不然这样，你给我们展示一下吧，吹2下好不好？吹一个曲子， 一口气吹完。
啊，可以吹很长的时间。
你是在把脸鼓起来的时候换气？
这是我们的叫鼓塞换气吧。是你是听不到它在换气的，是一口气吹完的，可以吹到很长时间。
He told us using the cyclical breath techniques, you can make the sound you can blow the Qiang flute for a really long time, and you can't notice he is taking another breath. 那您学羌笛学多长时间？
还是有。
He made his own Qiang flute for himself. So 这个是
这是我们羌族这个小吊饰啊，为了它的好看一点嘛。
我看有人说这个羌笛也叫，也可以作为一个鞭子，所以它叫鞭子笛，是吗？这个羌笛它在古时候又可以吹奏当乐器，也可以当一个马鞭。
这个没有，我们的因为羌笛它是乐器，它是主要是我们在抒发自己的感情，最开始是抒发对亲人的一种思念之情。所以羌笛它很哀乐，它不是也不是任何时间可以吹的。现在政策好了，现在都没得那种大家日子过好了，一般吹的都没得那么哀乐了，所以吹的比较喜庆。
So the Qiang flute is because it has a lot of the semitones. It's very different from other ancient musical instruments in China. So it can provide a very loneliness atmosphere by playing it. But right now they are having a better life. So people are using the Qiang flutes to make a happy atmosphere sound. Also, it's more welcomed by other peoples. 好了，谢谢。那您这个羌笛上有没有刻字啊？您羌笛上有没有刻字？
没有，我们自己用的很少刻，自己用的。我们如果是刻字，它会刻破，会有影响羌笛的发音。
明白了。那这个一个羌笛能用多长时间？
这样的还可以。因为它竹子嘛，它毕竟还是有破损，我们随时都不断的去制作，去来把它的东西做到准备到而起。它有个是竹子嘛，它毕竟不是金属，它是有限制的。
明白了，谢谢您那吉那路。Or using the it can be preserved. Explore the village, and we can also experience the worship of people. 那吉那路。Right now in the village is bubbling with the enthusiasm of the new year. And right now I want to take you to a villager that living in the Shiyi stuccated Qiang village, and to see how the ordinary Qiang people are experiencing their new year. And also the road what we are going through is the same road where in the first year all the priests or the shibi are leading all the villagers to go together, and they will stop when they encounter a spring or some holy trees or some holy roads and white rocks, and to offer their sacrifices as to express their gratitude to the Mother Nature. this is what they've been going for thousands of years. And also when they are passing through some houses of the villagers, and it's all considered as a blessing for the people that are living in here. 所以我们现在的这条路也是今天上午在祭祀的时候走的那个路。
哎，对，我们现在走这个是沿着我们上午一个祭祀塔的一条路在走的。
所以沿路上，我今天上午看到的就是沿路它都会放鞭炮。
哎，对，因为羌族的新年是我们非常喜庆，也是最重在羌族人里面是最重要的一个节日。放那个礼炮呢，也是走一路就要放一路，锣鼓喧天嘛，人家说嘛，就要普天同庆噻，大家都开心，放礼炮就是个吉祥的意思。
So because of the New Year is one of the most important festivals for the Qiang people, so when the priest or shibi is leading the villagers to go around the village, and there are lots of fireworks alongside the road to enhance the happy atmosphere. Also want to show you this place, and here is this is in a kind of remote village in the deep mountains, but there is a China post. And also when we were coming here, we saw the Taobao station, which means the people living inside this village, and that way is a Taobao station. 这是个淘宝驿站是吗？
对，
农产品这种电商上卖农产品。
可以啊，我们当地有很多的农特产品的，所以每年的水果季节的时候，就从5、6月的枇杷、7、8月的李子，9、10月的猕猴桃、柿子等一系列的那个农特产品，还有我们当地的一些土腊肉，然后还有就是茶叶，这些手工茶叶，北川茶叶很出名嘛，都是通过这个淘宝上面，然后往外去售，很多游客都需要，我们就从这个地方邮寄出去，
So the post station inside the village can also bring some economic growth for the villagers living here, because this place is very famous for the plums, also some of the fruits, kiwi, and they can sell their fruits on the internet to join the e-commerce situation and to bring more income for themselves. So it's a very good thing for them. And 我看这里有很多的壁画啊，就显示就是咱们羌族的一些文化的标志。
你看，像例如说是这幅画噻，这个就是画的是概括的是一个我们羌族的年轻的有劳动力的一些男人嘛，然后在地里面劳作，这种你看嘛都是。
Alongside the road in the village, there are lots of the murals, but painted. I believe they're painted by the villager themselves, and we can see the young people. They're wearing the traditional clothes, traditional hats, and here is a cloud. Here is a cloud, and it's below them, is on their feet. That's because the Qiang people is also known as the people over the cloud, because they are living in the high mountains. All the Qiang staccated village are located in high mountains. You can have a look right there. And we are literally standing above the clouds.
这个山下面还有很多的我们的地震之后的老百姓的一个居住点，也在对面的那个山上。你看很集中的地方就是那个山。
等一下，给我们指一下。
对。
So right here, from this perspective, you can see that we are indeed in the high mountains. That's why the Qiang people are called the people over the cloud. 我们羌族也叫云上的民族。
云朵上的民族，云朵上的羌仔，
对，因为咱们这个住的地方都是在高山上的。
对，都住在高山上面，住在这个大山里面的。所以而且这个地方呢，羌族人是很淳朴的小妹，所以人家说云朵上的姑娘，云朵上的小伙子就是尔玛姑娘，尔玛姑娘就是云朵上的姑娘。
对 So the Qiang people are calling themselves 尔玛，尔玛 means the over the cloud. 那您刚说是这儿可以看到一些之前村子的这个遗址。
你们看我这会儿指到那个方向，那一片的房屋居住是非常的密集的。那一片呢，就是当时5.12地震之后的一个政府的一个集中安置点，就是从大山里面或者是家里面房屋受损呐，或者说是那个地方不能再居住了，就把当地的居民就安排到那个地方，这是其中的一个点。然后那个房子的下面呢，就是有一个馆，叫5.12汶川地震纪念馆。那个地方馆里面呢，就是修建在当时的北川中学的遗址上面的。
哦，我们看到的是不是就是北川旧县城的？
那个地方就是北川旧县城的一个北川中学的遗址，在那个地方。现在那个地方是集中修建的一个那个安置点嘛。
就插了一个红旗的那个。
那儿嘛你说的。那个地方也是，那个地方就是现在的一个政府曲山镇的政府在那个地方，旁边就是一个地震纪念馆，就是当时的北川中学的老遗址。
You know, in the 2008 huge earthquake in Sichuan province, Beichuan Qiang Autonomous County is one of the areas that are heavily affected by it, and the whole county was buried in rubbles during that time. And earlier we saw is the county that are buried in rubbles, and to make sure that the new county is not affected by the earthquake and all the geographical disasters. So the government is choosing a new place and to build a new county in about half an hour's driveway from this village, and they built a new Beichuan Qiang Autonomous County in that area. Also, when we are this morning when we are going down the street, and here they once put a little shrine here, and this is what they are left, because all of this place is considered as a holy place too, so they have to pay some of the sacrifices. 之前这里也有一个就是祭祀的一个点，是吧？
这个地方是一个小点，在这个地方等于说是在这个地方过噻。那么这地方是也仍然有神灵的噻，在这个地方要烧个香、开个路那种，
就是就是希望这一路畅通。So they are offering the sacrifices for the road to pray for a safe journey. And the people we're visiting is living down the road. 我看咱们这个羌寨，好多人都是做了农家乐，是不是？
对，因为这个地方的一个是接待条件很成熟。然后很多的游客来了之后呢，我们这地方的农特产品很多，他们像例如说是热天来赏下花、采下茶呀，那你夏天来采下水果、采下水果呀，他要吃饭噻。所以慢慢，我们这当地的老百姓他吃饭是有这种接待能力的，那么他就自己就开了一个这种农家乐，然后就可以一个是把你自己家里的农特产品、水果这些卖出去了，一个也让游客来了之后呢，有个吃饭的地方，有个落脚的地方，
So lots of people here are changing their homes to a homestay, and I want to show you the harvest here. These are the kiwi fruit, and some local fruit that are provided by the people. And the white honey.
当地的这个蜂蜜就是我们当地的羌民自己，到野山深山里面去，然后把这个收集起来，然后卖给游客。像这种的话，它就是非常的正宗。蜂蜜它的营养价值非常高噻，很多游客是从大老远来的地方，有成都呀、重庆呀，甚至于外省的游客，他到地方吃了一次，他都会喊你再跟我寄一点，我很需要你这个，你这东西非常正宗，非常好。
So this is honey provided by the wild bees the Qiang people are going into the deep mountains to collect them. 这里还有一个羊头。
对啊，羊头是我们羌族的那个图腾嘛。所以一般能够看到显眼的一个地方的话，他都会把这个羊头，不管是以你看这种房子上面的挂饰也好，还是这些画壁上面体现也好，它都会有所展现。
The white goat is a symbol of Qiang people, and also this is the homestay we're visiting. And on the top of the gate, there is also a skeleton of the goat. 每家每户都会挂一个羊头嘛？
哎，对呀，都是这个是大家心里面一个信奉的一个神灵嘛，所以说都会有的。
黄姐姐，黄姐姐你好。She is the she's the owner of this homestay, and earlier we visited her place, and she's very glad to take us around. 黄姐姐给我们介绍一下自己吧。
我叫黄燕。还有是
做什么的？
我做餐饮的。
这个院子是您家的院子吗？
是啊，
院子真的很好。
住家的，经营的在上面。
带我们逛逛您的小院子可以吗？
可以。
从这边开始吧。
两边都可以。
这边吧。
好的。
走。
这是我们自己种的柚子。
A huge pomelo. Really huge ones. I haven't seen such huge pomelos before. 很温馨啊，很有家的感觉。
谢谢。这是我们的老房子。我的普通话讲的不标准。
四川话也可以。
好，那用四川话，好吧？好。这是我们的老房子。这就是真正的农家就这样子的。上面是玉米。
这个房子盖了多少年
？20多年了。
This is their elderly home, and lots of corns are hanging on the roof. 今年玉米收成怎么样？
还可以，有几千斤。
都是自己种的。
是。
All the corns are grown by themselves, and this is the most traditional Qiang house here. And beside this old house, 在这个老房子旁边，这个新的房子是什么时候建的？
是2018年的11月。
The old house is about 20 years ago, but they built them a new home just beside the old house. It's about 5 years ago. 建的真的很好哦，
谢谢。
这个是羌族的风格房子。
对。
有什么特点吗？这个都是石头做的吗？
对。对。
So the new house is also built in the Qiang ethnic group way. The facade is made of stone. 可以看一下这个石头吗？
可以。
但是里面还是很现代化的啊，外面是羌族的这个样子。
是。
So it's the facade is very traditional, but inside the home is very modern. It's just like living in the cities, living in a villa. 就像一个小别墅一样哈。
对。
这2年居住条件有没有什么变化吗？
有变化。就是这个旅游行业带动了我们发展呢要快一些。
She told us after she's started the homestay, and she got more income than average, and that's giving her the opportunity to build a new house for the whole family. 那您的这个农家乐是在上面是不是？
在上面。梯梯上去就可以到了。
好，我们上去看一下吧。
可以。
走。Now, Huang Jie, now Sister Huang is taking us to look at her homestay for the tourists and for the tourists to experience the Qiang culture.
还给你们慢一点啊。
好的，没问题。
这2栋楼都是我们黄姐姐的房子。他们最开始在地震之前呢，这个是他们的老房。那么地震之后呢，因为这个我刚才说嘛，游客需要，对吧？这个地方发展，也是可以带动的。那慢慢通过他们卖农特产品之后呢，家庭的环境条件慢慢就好了。所以呢，他们后来就决定在这个地方再修一座新的房子，来供应游客的一个接待。这种老房子已经满足不了接待游客的条件了，游客多了，你房子小了，他没法坐，没法吃，晓得不嘛？所以现在弄完房子，新房子弄到这个地方之后呢，现在的游客也非常的多了，他的收入呢也成倍的一个增加了，现在的家庭条件非常的好。
哎，到家了啊！
这个更漂亮，这里的这个房子更漂亮。
去走嘛啊！
This is your homestay， 这是你的农家乐吗？
对，
太漂亮了。
谢谢谢谢。
今天是枪历新年，那您可以带我们看一下，就是咱们在新年过年准备了一些什么东西吗？
准备了腊肉、土鸡、香肠、排骨啊，各种蔬菜。
可以带我们看看吗？So today is the first day of the New Year of the Qiang people. So I'm asking Sister Huang to take us to look at her storage for the New Year. And the living room is changed into a dining room that we can see they're capable to provide lots of catering ability. 这些都是野菜吗？
对呀，这个都是时令季节菜，因为我们这地方的特色就是一个就是没有打药，是吧？野生的，然后一种天然的，而且这些都是带有药补性质的一些野菜，对身体吃来非常好。很多游客，你再给我打包，我买点走。但是吃好吃，你再给我寄点来，就是这种，非常受欢迎。
So these are the wild vegetables, and they also have kind of usage in the traditional Chinese medicine, and very popular among the.
你们喊的香草是在这里。
都很新鲜哎，都是今天刚摘的吗？
对。
Fresh and just pick up from the tree today. 有好多猪啊！咱们这个农家乐可以接待多少人？Sister Huang just told us that her home for about 100 to 200. Entering her kitchen.
这边是今天才。肯定要准备点一些好东西吃，好吗？这是我们自己亲手灌的香肠，这是这个五花肉。
This has a smoked porks and the sausage. All the sausage are made by themselves, and this is the belly pork and the sausage. 好香啊！
对。
Smells very good.
这是原生态的东西啊，闻到它都有股味香味儿。
这个猪肉都是我们自己养的粮食猪，它的都是在1年多的这种猪肉，不为饲料那些啥子的。
下面那个玉米喂出来的。
对，很香。
All the pig.
吃的吗？就还有就土鸡，土鸡放了。
稍等一下，稍等一下，我那个直播信号断了。哦，等一下开始。好好，我们马上开始。嗯。嗯。Welcome back. And we are now to introduce some of the traditional foods for the Qiang festival. And this is the little buns that made by the wild vegetables. 这野菜馒头。
对，清明菜馒头。这一段时间只有放冰箱存放，平常都是蒸一个就卖一个或者吃一个。
一点是吧？
对对对，要不然到过年的时候季节不对，它就没有吃的了。
So it's because of the New Year's food, lots of foods. 其实我们现在就是生活条件好了，感觉在羌寨啊，每天都像过年一样。慢走吧，是不是呢？
我觉得这个过年还有特别的气氛，因为我们就是过年了嘛，在外面打工的这些子女啊，或者是这些人都要回家来过年，还要。特别的是还要穿上我们的羌服，才有过年的气氛。哎。
So the Qiang festival is actually a more ritual, has lots of ritual things to do. For example, they have to wear the traditional clothes, and all their kids that working outside the village, they're coming back to pay visits for their family members. 那黄姐姐，您给我们介绍一下这个您的这个农家乐可以住多少人吗？
农家乐整体可以住40人左右。
都在这样的房子，这上面都是客房是吗？
对。
那您现在一年收入大概能有多少？
一年大概就是毛利润嘛，就几十万。
那和以前相比的话，就是增加收入多不多？
多。
以前什么样？
以前嘛就是几万嘛，10来万嘛。
有增加了得有5、6倍呢。
大概吧。
很好，祝您生意兴隆。
谢谢谢谢。
纳吉纳鲁。
谢谢。
哎，不谢不谢。So she told us that earlier, before she started the homestay, her annual income is about 100,000 RMB per year, but right now her annual income can reach to 500,000 RMB per year. 那我们现在可不可以去那个神树那里看一下？要怎么走？好。神树离这地方近。神树吗？我们从这边走吧。
这边走这边走这边下嘛。一样的道理。
好。And after visiting Sister Huang's little homestay, not so little, and I also want to show you the holy tree place in the Qiang village, and also it's where the people hold the most grand ceremony of the worship for the New Year is this way.
这个地方你看，这一眼望去这棵大树，已经有几百年的历史了。它是一棵皂树，皂角树。这个地方它皂角呢，就顾名思义就要长皂角噻。每年自己要皂角之后，我们当地老百姓都会到这个地方来自发的背起背斗拿起围腰就把这个皂角捡回家去自己制作。我们当地的一般像人老百姓他都不需要说去买那个洗头膏那些呢，他都是用这个皂角树洗头，皂角那个做之后来洗头，头发就变得非常的好。那你看这个地方是一个百年老屋，中式祠堂，城市的中式祠堂，对。然后今天上午我们搞集市的时候噻，转山会时候这个地方就是最终的一个点，在这个地方来举行的一个转山会，然后在这地方有个祈求平安的一个地方，然后当时在这个小舞台上面也有展示和展演，你看这个。四处都挂的这个枪红，枪红呢就跟理解不到的呢，就是像那种藏族的哈达斯一样的道理，都代表着吉祥如意的意思。
So this place is the holy place of the whole village, and here is a holy tree that already standing here for more than 800 years, and the surrounding this tree is called Qiang Hong, a kind of a kind of robe that's representing the good wishes for the Qiang people. It's like the hada for the Tibetan people. This is Qianghong, and earlier today, and during the ceremony, and here they put lots of sacrifices to here, and the shibi, the priest, have pray for good fortune and pray for the thanks for the good harvest of the year, and also the whole village is coming here. Different people are playing their own roles. Some of them are dancing to the music, and some of them are singing traditional folk songs. And also a little goat was brought here. 你今天上午也带了一只小羊来这里，对吧？
羊子嘛，就是神羊噻，到这个地方来就那个怎么说呢？行天还天缘的意思嘛，就是然后到这地方来就有个集市，这地方都烧点香，神羊当时拿到还围绕这个树走了几圈，有个祈求平安的意思，因为它是。这棵树我刚说几百年，它准确年龄是树龄是810年的一个树龄了，是国家的一级保护植物，所以非常的难得。然后在这个地方呢，我觉得我们祖祖辈辈好像都晓得有这棵皂角树样，我从小到大这棵树永远都这么大的感觉呢。
She told us that in her memory and in her ancestors' memory, that this tree is always standing here. And earlier this day, during the grand ceremony of the New Year Shibi, and the followers also brought a little white goat here, and to thank for the God's blessing. And they are after they consider the goat is accepted by the god, and they will set the goat free. Also, we know my beautiful guest, Miss Wang here, she is a mouth harp artist. 说您也是一个口弦的传承人，是吧？
哎，对，我是县级口弦传承人。
可以给我们介绍一下你的口弦吗？
要得，刚好今天随身携带。先看一下吧。这个是我们自己用手雕刻的一个竹子，这个是用来装口弦的。下面呢，这个就是我们的一个吉祥节一样嘛，打个吉祥的意思。然后最后拉开这个口弦呢，其实它的做工非常的复杂，但是看到很简单，做起来很恼火。
So this is the mouth harp that made by herself. All the carvings are made by herself. The mouth harp. There are lots of different places that people can play the mouth harp. For example, the north part, the Inner Mongolian people, and also the southwest China, Yunnan province, Guizhou province, and also the Sichuan province. Lots of ethnic groups can play the mouth harp, and it's using your mouth and teeth to hold fast against the ribs, and there is also a string, and it's very complicated to coordinate your mouth, your tongues, your teeth, and also your fingers to perform and to make the sound of the music. 这个刻在上面的这个图案有什么特别的含义吗？
这个我们这个地方羌族呢，都是像我们的衣服上面也好，很多饰品上面也好，都是随手画画。那这就是心中的话，像这种的话就是寓意着吉祥的意思，最高就写的是吉祥的意思。那这个类似于一个喜字噻，这个地方噻，然后就是吉祥喜庆的意思。
All the embroideries and also the carvings of Qiang people are kind of freestyle. So this simply means the good fortune and the prosperous life. 那您把这个打开给我们看看吧。哦，看起来就是一个竹片的样子。
对呀，就是一个竹片，但是这个竹片不是任何竹子都可以来做这 这个竹片它就要取自于海拔至少在2500米以上的一个金竹，然后你取回来之后，你不能够现场的刻，你要用油泡浸泡，晒微了之后浸泡，晒就要晒差不多半个月左右，然后浸泡要泡个10几天，泡软之后你才能够刻，这样雕刻，雕刻成这个样子之后，你还要继续用那个油去浸泡，浸泡一段时间之后，你拿到手上就有一种软塌塌的感觉的时候，然后再拿出来自然风干，不能让大的一个阳光和高的温度来把这个弄干，它必须是自然的煨干，煨干之后呢，你才能够转洞洞呀，然后系上这个叫麻绳，这个白色的绳子叫麻绳，因为一般的绳子它是没有那种弹性度的，你必须要用这种麻绳来做线，把它弹响。
This looks like a simple bamboo clip, but it's not. The procedure making it is not that simple at all. From the choosing of the material, it has to be the bamboo that growing and above the altitude of 250 and 500 meters, and after soaking into the water, the oil, and also have to make it to dry in the sun, and also after that they have to soak in the oil again to make this mouth harp very strong and has the ability to make the different sounds. 所以这个其实您这个用了多长时间了？
我这个用了有4、5年的时间了，因为这个时间越长，它弹的那种声音就是越悠远，晓得吗？它就不像刚做出来那种很生硬，这个越弹时间弹得越久，它的声音就越动听越好听。
So the longer the mouth harp is made and the longer the time it is played, the more beautiful the sound it will be. 那吹奏的时候是要怎么吹的呢？
给你感受一下嘛。这个是个弹，还不是叫吹，吹不响，这个弹。就是靠中间的这个小簧来发出这个声音。就这种，
您刚刚吹的，您刚弹的这个是一个什么意思，或者有什么意思？
在我们羌族地区来说，口弦是我们的一个民间劳作的一个乐器。那么同时呢，它其实也是有渊源的哈。这口弦为什么制作呢？就是当我们羌族的地区的年轻小伙子、姑娘在要谈恋爱的时候，应该说准确说是在耍朋友之前，如果说是一个心仪的一个小伙子，他看上他心仪的姑娘，那么他就必须要亲手的做一支这个口弦送给他喜欢的姑娘。 因为从古至今它就有这个存在。因为那个时候的你晓得这种乐器又非常少噻，这口弦呢在我们当地来说的话，它就不仅仅是一种乐器，它更是我们羌族男女青年传递信物的一种定情物一样那种的。要是一个
So this is an ancient instrument. Started in the primitive area of the Qiang people, and right now it turns into a token of affection between the young lovers. So, also Miss Wang told me that if a young man he wants to have a romantic relationship with his lovers, so he have to make a mouth harp by himself and present the gift as a token of affection to her. And if she accepts this mouth harp, and that means they can have a more intimate relationship. If she refuses, and that should they won't have a promising future anymore.
这个口弦呢，就是在我们羌族地区，要是一个年轻的小伙子他看上了我们的一个姑娘，那么他不能说主动表示，就是主动去写信也好，或者主动告诉你，我喜欢你，我们可不可以耍朋友？是不能这样子的。我们都是，如果说你看上那个女娃娃，你喜欢她，那么你就要亲手做一支这样子的口弦送给你心仪的女娃娃。如果她接受了，那表示你们的就可以耍朋友谈恋爱了；要是没接受呢，那就没得啥希望了。然后如果说是两个人就是接受了之后呢，他们在热恋当中，比如说他们在干活的时候呀，那干累了，农间劳作累了之后，男娃娃呢就会吹他的羌笛，女娃娃呢就会弹上他的口弦，两个人就一起来弹来表达他们心中的一种感情嘛，然后就通过他的这个口弦和他的羌笛来表达出来。
去替年轻的这个小情侣说出自己害羞的话。
对我们羌族人比较含蓄，晓得吗？他不会说我喜欢你，就是我喜欢你，他会通过他的一种乐器的展示啊，他的一个行为啊来表达出来。
Typically, the girl is playing the mouth harp while the boys are playing the Qiang harp, Qiang flute. So when they are showing their affections to each other, they won't say it directly, but they are playing the ancient instrument. 好，可以。So early this morning after the ceremony, and here the villager people they also held something like the picnic. They cooked lots of the meat, the goat meat, and all the sacrifices here. And all the villagers and the visitors here can share the blessing from the God together. 所以今天上午的时候，也有很多人在这里分享祭品。
对我们这个地方今天上午宰杀了很多头的白山羊，然后现场来炖，然后还准备了很多的腊肉、腊排骨、蒸的土豆、玉米、花生等一系列的五谷丰登嘛。然后蒸起之后，供我们的所有的游客来免费来品尝、免费来吃。
So all the sacrifices here, such as the potatoes, the corns, and the meat, and the smoked meat, and they are all representing a good harvest of this year, and all the visitors can come here to enjoy it freely. 所以我们的羌年就是办在这个秋天的时候，它主要也是在感谢这个丰收和五谷丰登。
就是这个寓意呢也非常好，而且刚好呢我们的每年的农历新年就是10月初1，所以这个日子呢也非常的好。这个时候也是我们的牛羊也肥壮了，五谷也丰登了，家里面很多出去外面打工的人也回来了，家庭也团圆了，所以这个日子和时间都非常的好。
So the reason why the Qiang people are considering the first day of the 10th as the New Year's, because in this period of time is autumn already, and people are finishing their all year's hard working, and all the crops are harvested, and their livestock are gaining weight. And right now, they have to express their gratitude to nature and their gratitude to each other to pray for the God to a better future in the Qiang area. 所以羌族其实它这个传统是非常古老的，延续了几千年，是不是？
对，从远古至今，从有羌族这开始，我们的羌族的春节就是在大年30，就是农历的10月初1。所以我们羌族人很幸福，可以过2个节，一个传统节日的就是新年，另外一个就是这个10月初1的羌历年。
羌历年叫过小年，是不是？
我们这地方老百姓就是羌族人民这个地方叫做过大年，但是我们是要过2个大年，一个就是羌历年的大年，然后一个就是中国的新年。
So the Qiang people here, the New Year of the Qiang people is the first is today since the ancient time. But right now, along with the communication of all the ethnic groups, and they are also celebrating the traditional Chinese New Year, the first day of the first month in the lunar calendar. So, Miss Wang told us that the Qiang people are very happy because they can celebrate 2 spring festival, 2 New Year festival in a whole year. Also, we are knowing that the Qiang people are very ancient tribe people since the ancient time, and they are twinkled. Their culture are twinkled with the culture of the people in in the western part of China, and we see lots of goats are painted here, and this is. I want to show you guys, this is the character of Qiang. This is the character of Qiang, and you can see it resembles a goat. This is the horns and the head, and this Qiang character is very much like the character, the Chinese character of Yang. So that means the Qiang people are relying on their goats and are nomadic tribes in ancient time, and that is their symbols. Also, the Qiang people has a very long history, and the legends of the Qiang people are associated with the legend from the entire Chinese nationality. 所以咱们羌族的这个历史文化其实是跟整个中华民族都是就是融合在一起的，对吧？我们是之前看到那个咱们的炎黄子孙大禹，他也就是羌人。
对，大禹就是羌人嘛。你看我们的新县城那个地方，这有个大禹的一个大的雕像雕塑在这地方，因为大禹出生地在这地方。
So, the Chinese people are calling ourselves like 炎黄子孙, the descendants. The direct translation is the descendant of the Emperor Yan and Huang. And there is there was a famous character called Yu, and he is the descendant of Huangdi in ancient time. And during that time, he is considered as one of the most famous water engineer in the whole entire history of China. He is taking the tribesmen to control the flood in the Yellow River, and that makes all the people that's living in the tribes to have a better harvest, and they will no longer suffer from the flash flood from the Yellow River anymore. 这个路现在也是修得很好了啊。
哎，对，以前我们这地方都是盘山公路噻，它也很窄，而且那个时候都是泥巴路。自从我们这地方搞旅游之后呢，慢慢条件好了嘛，政策也好了嘛，就人家路都要通户的嘛，每一个水泥路都要通到那个老百姓的家里面去。这个路呢也打得非常好，现在正儿八经的旅游观光路。老百姓也想很多的户。
游客也更容易过来了。
哎，游客容易过来嘛，我们现在这个地方几十座的大巴车也可以往上开了。以前都是开小车，但是像那些旅行团队呀，嘎，自驾那些啊， 车队多了啊，它那时候接待能力就不怎么行了。但是从这个道路修好之后、修建之后呢，游客也多了，大车也可以上来了，交通也便利了，环境也就更舒适了。
We can see even if in the deep mountains, the roads here are very high quality. The high quality concrete road that can make the transportation from the outside to the deep mountain village more convenient. And right now, the sightseeing bus can also just drive up to here from, we can say from Mianyang city or from Chengdu city. They can just drive all the way here and to experience the Qiang culture. 所以我们这个枪年其实一般会庆祝多长时间？
从正儿八经说，从昨天就开始庆了，因为昨天是一个浴场，就等于说是就跟那我们平常过新年的大年29是一样的，晚上就开始热闹了。昨天下午还有一个诵经，我们的石壁有一个诵经的仪式，晚上都送了几个小时，一直在我们祭祀塔面前祈求平安嘛，然后一直到昨晚的12点钟，今天早上6点钟都又开始，一直到今天晚上结束。都是过大年的这个时间，然后因为我们是少数民族地区嘛，那我们这边子的针对这个过枪年的时候呢，也会另外的多安，就是一起团聚，上班的人回来了，嘎，之后呢。几天的时间，我们县城里面的属于我们羌族地区的单位这些都要放假调整时间和家人团聚。
这个是传统的羌族的，
这些都是用石头砌起的。
So this is the traditional technique for the Qiang people. And because in the ancient time, the Qiang people are living in the high mountains to prevent the invade of their enemies. And also they built lots of watching towers by the rocks. And it's also right now became a also, today is the first day of the new year. Traditionally, the new year will have a grand for 2 to 3 days. And some villages might be 5 days. During all the time, the priest or shibi will lead all the villagers to say their priest. And the shibi, what the shibi is saying is the ancient Qiang language. And the shibi, the heritage, also the shibi is known as the most authoritative person in the village or in a few villages because they are passing on the ancient Qiang culture, because the Qiang people doesn't have a written language themselves. So the oral presentation and the oral history became the only traceable knowledge of the entire tribe in the ancient time. So the shibi is considered as a living library inside the whole village. But right now, the Qiang culture is much more preserved in this time, and there are books that collecting all the pronunciation of Qiang language, and also there are books or legends about the story told by shibi and the priests that are presented by shibi. So it's more and more Qiang culture are being written down. And also, there is an important thing to mention is that after the huge earthquake in 2008, the Qiang people lost 10% of their population. So preserving the Qiang culture became more urgent than ever. So the villages, the Qiang villages are claiming to have their cultural tourism, and the government is giving more resources for the Qiang people. So for the to use the tourism attraction and to attract more people to experience the Qiang culture. And now we're back to this square. Now we're back to the square and sitting beside the fire pile. And later on, this place will have another carnival. And when the night come, and this will people will surround this pile of fire and dance shalang, and have the shalang dance. And all people, they can dance. The Qiang people are known as renowned as their ability of dancing and singing. It's saying like when they are begin to talk and they can sing, and when they're able to walk and they can dance. So after this whole day in the Qiang village, I think this is quite a mysterious and realistic tradition and experience for me, because all those instruments are very ancient. The instruments such like the mouth harp and also the Qiang flute, they are presenting the same appreciation for the nature and for their own hard working, and also they've given those ancient instruments some new meaning in the modern society. And I've asked some of the I've talked to Shibi earlier this day. They say he told me that today in his priest, he also said something about the well-being of the whole country, the well-being of the other nation, the unite of all the ethnic groups in China, and also wish for the COVID-19 to be controlled to a certain level that people's life can go normal. So this is my experience, and I think maybe this is the end of our live streaming right now. And today is a little bit cold. I think we have to sit beside the fire pile and to warm us up. And also I want to tell you this, that in this morning the ceremony will be covered in a TV show, and if you're interested, please keep tuned, and it's coming soon. I hope we can see you very soon in our next live streaming. I'm the reporter Guo Tianqi in Beichuan, Qiang Autonomous County, and this is my guest Wang Jing, and hope to see you guys very soon. Bye bye.